I'm Nando Rodriguez, your breakthrough coach, and today it's all about women entrepreneurs, imposter syndrome, and success, and how they're all related. Because if you didn't know, now you do. 5 different studies have been created that examine creativity and innovation as a personality trait specific to entrepreneurs. Creativity appears to be a fundamental trait in entrepreneurship. And according to one study, it found that entrepreneurs do not merely adjust markets, they make them and they destroy them. They're not just the mechanism or the agents through which the market system operates, they are the very creators of the system itself. That's a major claim. As an entrepreneur, what are you creating? A photography business? A course on selling courses? A coach practice to combat imposter syndrome? Think bigger. You're not just a photographer, you are a keeper of treasured moments. You're not just selling courses, you're showing entrepreneurs how to create wealth. I'm not just a coach looking for clients, I'm looking to break the trend, to disrupt the trend that women entrepreneurs only make up 30% of businesses. My goal is to create a bigger conversation around why are women not empowered to take the risk and become entrepreneurs? But how will I know I'm being successful in that? What's my measure of success? What's your measure of success? Is it money, profit, likes, comments, views, clients, retweets? In today's video, I want to challenge you in what you have created in terms of your measures of success, because if you don't, imposter syndrome will take over and sabotage your efforts. So are you ready to dive in? Give me a thumbs up and let's go. So number 1, imposter syndrome says your experience of success is lacking. You don't know what you're doing. Example, the thought is, Becky gets more likes on her videos explaining how to groom a freaking cat. Imposter syndrome interprets that as, your business will never be the cat's pajamas, give up now. The thought is, Stefan is getting so many comments on his Facebook Lives discussing his homemade cheese wheels. Imposter syndrome interprets that as, you'll never be rolling in the cheddar like him. And Agnes, let's talk about how Agnes gets so many website orders because she's always posting them on her Instagram stories with that glowy little heart thing around them, right? And it's making you consider opening up a hula skirt supply store, although you're allergic to dead grass and you hate pineapples. These are the thoughts of, they are a success and I am not. Not only are they causing anxiety, they're creating a baseline of uncomparable success. You're so busy collecting evidence of how you suck as an entrepreneur, or how your business is not growing, or what you're doing is so wrong that it has you focused on the wrong thing. So I'm here to solve your problems. Try this instead, okay? Create your own measures of success for the things you're doing in your business. So let's say you plan your first Facebook Live. Create measures around that. Say 3 measures. I will have fun while doing my live. I will go and get at least 5 people to join me, and I will get at least 3 interactions during my broadcast. And anything beyond that is just extra cherries on top. Being that this is your first ever live, you can't set the expectation that you're gonna get 1 million views, okay? That's unrealistic, it's not based on reality, and it'll only feed into the imposter syndrome of you're not doing enough and that you suck. Create success measures for your sales calls, social media posts, anything that you're putting effort into, and soon enough, you'll have true data to compare against yourself when it's time to pivot or keep doing the same thing because it's working. Number 2, imposter syndrome says the success you've experienced so far in your business is pure luck. You're not actually worthy, and you probably won't be able to replicate it again. Well, we know that that's not true. And a Harvard business study revealed some amazing statistics around that related to goal setting and success. The study went on to find that 14% who have goals are 10 times more successful than those without goals. And 3% with written goals are 3 times more successful than the 14th without unwritten goals. So, define your goals, Write your goals, share your goals, create an accountability around your goals, and you're already a step ahead because you're not only going to clearly create, set, and accomplish your goals, you're going to have success measures around them too. So a couple of studies were done on entrepreneurship, and they identified that successful entrepreneurs had a couple of qualities in common, and a few of them were having a positive response to challenges, being self-confident, and takes calculated risks. Okay, so before we go on any further, I have to ask you, can you identify with any of the 3 characteristics I just mentioned above? Let me know in the comments. I'm so interested to hear what you say. The nature of imposter syndrome says a person experiences feeling like a fake or a fraud or like they're not worthy despite the evidence being there. So are you starting to see how your mindset has a lot to do with imposter syndrome? Because the evidence is on the wall. The evidence is there. You're successful. You're just internalizing it differently. You are an amazing entrepreneur on an expansive journey with ups and downs. But by having a realistic foundation of success, you will have positive responses to challenges. By seeing that your measures will create a baseline of data for self-improvement, that will ensure self-confidence. And by comparing your efforts and the data it creates would allow you to take more calculated risks. So you see, you're creating the entrepreneur circle of success. And you just won't be doing things hoping that they work. You'll actually have data to support your next move and your overall vision. And this leads me to today's Nandoism. The very essence of leadership is that you have to have vision. You can't blow an uncertain trumpet. So let's take a moment here and tell me what's opening up for you. What are you discovering? Leave me a comment. I'm dying to know. If this video made a difference for you, you're discovering something about yourself or your entrepreneur journey, please share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you know when the next one is out. And talking about vision and leadership, I want to share with you the comprehensive Imposter Syndrome 101 resource guide my team and I created. It's packed with insights, tips, and ways to conquer imposter syndrome, and you can only get it if you sign up below. Or if you leave me a comment right now saying, I'm interested, and I'll make sure you get it. It's over 40 pages of everything you needed to know about imposter syndrome, including examples of people sharing their relationship with imposter syndrome. And did you know there's 5 different types of imposter syndrome out there? What type are you? I created the resource guide to let you know you're not alone. In fact, research says that 70% of us have felt like an imposter or levels of imposter syndrome some point in our lives. So go now, sign up to download a resource guide today. Guys, I'm Nando Rodriguez, your breakthrough coach, and remember, I'm here to make your life sexier.